Good afternoon, everyone. Okay, I know Leticia's live right now, but really quick, I'm just going to go over a couple of videos that's like 2-3 minutes long, and then I'm going to start her live from the beginning. She started not that long ago. This way more people can come in by the time I get to the live. Hey, hope you're having a good day. Hello. I know I saw she posted videos and I was like, okay, these are like 5 minutes total. So, and then I just got a notification she was live. And I'm so OCD. I'm like, let me figure out what she posted before she went live. I did this last night. And I mean, this is a different video. I don't know why she re-uploaded. I mean, I guess it's a different exercise. It seems like she's in a better mood today. I think she has smoke, so that's good for her mood, I guess. I'm curious where she is at. Like, is she in Missouri? And is she trying out a gym? How is she able? Oh, shoot. I thought she was going to fall. How does that not bother her stomach? Like, he's probably like, you're squishing me. Ugh. I mean, I'm all for stretching. Just be careful.
I was just making another short video clip of some of the standing moves that I had to follow through with. I don't know if I'll take some 5-pound weights to get my arms going. I feel like it would help, but I also don't want to induce labor. So,
girl, you are inducing labor already. You don't even know it, but you're definitely helping that baby come a lot sooner than later. I know. I was wondering, like, did she go to Missouri so that way she could try to have the baby without the police coming to get her right afterwards? Would Missouri know?
As far as I could go.
Would Missouri know, like, if she was in Missouri and she went into labor in Missouri, like, would they know to notify the cops? It's so crazy. I mean, I guess they might if she doesn't have an address. I don't know.
But there's a squirrel sitting at the base of that tree, and he's eating a piece of bread because I tossed a piece of bread. I know I'm not supposed to feed wildlife as I'm traveling, but it was so scrawny and so filthy, and I just wanted to feed her.
I know, it's so crazy. Like, I think someone said, and she said something about like a family member living there, but obviously she's not staying with them, and it doesn't seem like they're helping her. I think, does anyone know if weed is legal in Missouri? Because I wonder if that's the main reason why she went there, so she can like renew her card and get it there. She should have Medicaid. I think she has Medicaid.
But yeah, how cute. He's over there eating. Look at it. It's so cute. It makes me so happy. I can see it fairly well. I know that you can't see it with the window.
That's what I'm kind of scared of, Janelle, is she's, for some reason, it seems like she knows how to beat the system without even trying. I don't know. It's crazy how long she was able to go without being arrested for her warrants. And so that makes me nervous. It does. Like her going in a different state, giving birth. She couldn't be able to walk out with that baby. Some people are like, oh no, not if weed is in her system. I don't know. You never know. There's like a 50-50 chance. You never freaking know who cares about anybody else.
And the fact that I zoomed in as far as I could go, he was sitting right up at the front of this car, and then he bounced over there to the tree, bounded over to the tree, so he could be
Oh, thank you, Rose.
by the tree, in case there were any predators. He was looking for food, so little. How cute.
That's crazy. I didn't even think about them flagging her through her medical insurance. All right, I'm going to rewind this so we can watch it from the beginning. I mean, she's still alive. I have to watch it from the beginning. If it will play. Has it been confirmed? I know we have talked about it, but has it been confirmed that Thomas is definitely going to be tested? Is it 2 of them that will be tested? Only 2, but 2 for sure? Okay, she's only been live for like 12 minutes, I think. Come on. Let's see if there's anything in the chat. My gosh, what the heck happened?
So today is August 11th, 2022. I'm concerned about my psychologist because we were supposed to have a session today over the phone at 1:30, and it's approximately 1:50 p.m. And he had called me after I sent him a couple of messages. Hello, through YouTube. Like, I sent him a couple of YouTube videos that referenced the Pfizer vaccine and how it alters the RNA in the liver. So I sent him those videos, and he had, hello, I hope you're doing well. I'm going to try to keep up with some of the comments on the side. Hello, everybody. I love you. I love you. I just got done eating, so if there's anything in my teeth, I wish I could get some big hugs and give some big hugs right now. I have a lot of pressure on my stomach. I hope everybody is doing well and staying hydrated and staying safe and getting exercise too. So anyway,
About my psychologist, he had called me yesterday when we were trying to set up an appointment, and we had made one earlier in the week and confirmed it. And he had called me and asked me if we could meet down the road at a park instead of his home. And that makes me very concerned because we've never met outside of his home before. And also that he he had the Pfizer shot, and 3 of them, and his face is paralyzed now on one side, and he has to.
Oh my gosh. I wish she would talk louder. Like, I can't turn it up anymore. I feel like she's talking so low. Yeah, this doctor is crazy. And I knew they always met at his house because it's like his office, but that's weird that he wanted to meet at the park. She looks nice, though. She looks pretty refreshed.
To wear an iPad because I does not blink.
That's scary.
And he took all 3 of the Pfizer shots, and he ended up with that. So I was sending him those videos about the reactions, the side effects of
the Pfizer shot, and he ended up calling me and asking if we would meet. And I had told him the last couple of weeks, I spoke to him just this past Saturday over the phone for some time, and I had informed him that I was traveling and that I was out of the state. So he knew about all those things, yet he hasn't called me today for our session, and I sent him 2 text messages. He hasn't asked or anything. So, or he hasn't messaged back. Thank you. I hope the yoga was all right. It was not the Thank you. I hope the yoga was all right. It was not the
All right, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to refresh this. I don't know why it's acting like that. So at least we know she confirmed she is still out of the state. I guess I don't know when she plans to ever leave, if she does. Oh my gosh, why is it doing this?
Computer or whatever waiting around to harass me. Go get a life. Go eat another fucking donut or a fucking burrito or whatever from Taco Bell or whatever you like to munch on daily. Some clam, probably.
What if the counselor was like trying to set her up?
Some fucking bratwurst. Get out of here. People are. Born in sin.
Gosh, I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know what in the world.
How in the fuck?
Let's bring it back. Please. Sorry, y'all. Thanks for being patient.
Alters the RNA in the liver. So I sent him those videos and he had, hello.
We're going to get this together. We're going to make it right. I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to fix it.
Hope you're doing well. I'm going to try to keep up with some of the comments on the side. Hello, everybody. I love you. I love you.
I guess you just
moved.
moved.
So if there's anything in my teeth. I wish I could get some big hugs and give some big hugs right now. I have a lot of pressure. On my stomach. I hope everybody is doing well, staying hydrated, and staying safe, and getting exercise too.
Hey, Kelly. Hey, Em.
Anyway,
Sorry,
like I was
it
saying about my
technical
psychologist, he
difficulties.
called me yesterday, and we were trying to set up an appointment. We had made one earlier in the week and confirmed it. And he had called me and asked me if we could meet down the road.
I pretty much had to start it over because it was lagging, dragging. It was ridiculous, freezing. So this is pretty much the beginning.
At a park instead of his home. And that makes me very concerned because we've never met outside of his home before. And also that he, he had the Pfizer shot and 3 of them, and his face is paralyzed now on one side. And he has to wear an eye patch even because the eye does not blink. And he took all 3 of the Pfizer shots and he ended up with that. So I was sending him those videos about, the reactions, the side effects of the Pfizer shot. And he ended up
calling me and asking if we would meet. And I had told him the last couple of weeks, I spoke to him just this past Saturday over the phone for some time. And I had informed him that I was traveling and that I was out of the state. So he knew about all those things, yet he hasn't called me today for our session, and I sent him 2 text messages. He hasn't asked or anything. So, or he hasn't messaged back. Thank you. I hope the yoga was all right. It was not the greatest because I've got a lot of excess weight on me, but I can't believe people keep asking me too
if they can have my baby.
And I'm like, why would you want to feel somebody that's already been hurt enough?
Thank you, Janelle.
But I'm pretty sure it's illegal to smoke where I'm at right now. So yeah, wherever I end up giving birth in this state would be fine, I'm sure. But there was no reason for my psychologist. Yes, I'm still single. Somebody had said something on one of the videos that I had a boyfriend. I don't have any boyfriend. I have nobody. I don't have anyone. Just God. Just myself. Let's see. The last time I saw the doctor was a couple of weeks ago, and I haven't gone since because I've been nervous about going anywhere to get checkups because of the fact that they put me in jail at 7 months along. So that's not right. Ever since that incident, I have fully rejected the child because I know that it is unholy. It is never going to have the love of its father. So
That's funny. I wish I had some white knight. I wish I had somebody, to come in and be a partner to me, an actual partner. I have Venmo. They're all listed on my account. There are some community posts that I.
Yeah, I agree. She's trying her hardest. And I hate to say it, but it might work, at least for a little bit, because, hell, look at everything she's been able to get away with so far for so long. I wish I knew, where is the nearest hospital for her right now? I know, does she have, I don't know. I think she just had to renew her card, but I don't know how that works. Do you have to renew it, at the doctor's? If that's the case, she's not going to go to the doctor's to do that. Oh, man. I don't know, but it definitely seems like she's had her weed lately. Which I hate to say it, but it's probably bad.
Good. Venmo, PayPal, and
what is the other one? Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App. And I didn't want to start those to begin with anyway, but I knew that there were some people that understood that I wasn't doing well financially, and I haven't had much luck in this pregnancy for finding any types of assistance or resources. Hello, everybody. I hope everyone is doing well. People had asked me at one point about sending me gifts to my P.O. box, and I've got to renew that. So I'm just waiting around till I get some money from the YouTube videos from last month. I should get it on the 21st, so another 10 days, and I'll be fine, I guess. By that point, I might have him, and then be rid of him in that way, and then I'll just focus on myself again. It's none of my business that the father wanted nothing to do with me or the baby, and that I can't live with. I can't live like that. Who wants to meet me at the park? Nobody's meeting me at the park. There's nobody. I have nobody. What are you talking about? And arrest me for what? It's ridiculous that anybody would arrest the victim for disclosing her feelings when in actuality what had happened is truly considered exactly what I called it. It's not twisted to get rid of your child because you're always going to feel and harbor resentment toward it. Don't be absurd. I haven't had cuddles in a while. It used to be $80 an hour just to cuddle up next to me and hold me and, you know, maybe grope me a little bit, but not like too much. People were gross. I definitely didn't offer sexual services.
Like, okay,
that
stop. No. Oh my gosh, it's so aggravating. She goes, I definitely didn't ask to be, you know, to give out sexual services, but you literally just said you charged $80 for cuddling. And then you said maybe some groping, like maybe you want some groping. That's so weird. That's so weird. I mean, especially, you know, something like that happened. It's just, that blows my mind. And I really hope she stops talking about the baby because she's talking about, of course I'm going to resent him. Like, don't act like that's normal. Poor baby.
There will be no adoption if you find into foster care.
What do you think happens in foster care?
Is, you know, his father chose to put him. No. Fall asleep doing what? Doing what?
Thank you, Rose.
Oh, the psychologist. I don't know why he wanted to meet down the park, though, in Arkansas, knowing that I'm not there.
He was trying to set her up.
Like the way he was talking, it made it seem like maybe there's something very wrong because of the shots that he had, like his brain got fried or something, because normally he's on top of the scheduling. Normally he's okay, and I don't know if this memory lapse is normal. So I'm very concerned about his health overall. How much an hour to be my friend? I try to be friends for free, you know, like I try not to do things for money. But I try to do things out of just the kindness of my heart. That's why I fed bread to a squirrel. He's back. Or is that another squirrel? This one looks like a different one, but he's kind of scared about taking the bread. Anyway, okay. Happy birthday. Aw. Happy belated birthday. Let's see. It is terrible that the dad wants nothing to do with the baby. That made me very sad. I didn't expect that at all. I didn't expect that at all. I'm a very nice person, and when I told him that I felt like what had happened was rape, he got freaked out because he knew it was, and that's why, you know, he knew what he had done. He knows what he had done. That's not normal. Oh, if we fall asleep cuddling, it would be like an overnight stay generally. So that's usually how I placed it. Oops, there's people in the line of sight. Nobody could ever fix the psychological problems that the child is going to get if he doesn't end up being with his biological mother. If you adopt out a child, the child always has issues because of the mother's rejection, because of the father's rejection. It always comes back around. You can't just fake having a happy family that finances the child, just gives it money and material belongings. That's not going to fix the fact that the mother could have sustained the child had she had the things that she needed. If I go into labor in the car, I'm just going to have it in the car and chance getting sepsis. Why would I care? I'd totally want to eat some edibles with you. I'm not sure why I always get harassed over the shit that men do to me. The father has no right to this child. He abandoned it.
Yeah, okay. So therefore you have no right to that child because you've had that child in your womb and freaking treated him like, I don't even want to say, you have been so mean to him. So you don't have any rights to that child. She's going to flip her shit. If Jason is the father, she's going to lose her mind whenever Jason walks out with that baby. And adoption is a beautiful thing. Like, she's like, I'm not adopting my kid up. My kid's not going to be adopted. It's going straight to the foster care. It's like she wants to hurt the baby even more. Okay, if the baby does go to foster care, what the hell do you think is going to happen, Leticia? Amazing Family is going to adopt him out if he is not reunited with his dad.
So the fact that he left it, I mean, that's a clear sign that he's not mentally stable enough to have a child. The fact that he didn't offer to get that plan B like I had asked him, and it's clearly stated even in the text messages and everything.
Oh my gosh, Amber. Hey, Trey. Yeah, she's constantly contradicting herself. I pray she goes live whenever she goes into labor. So if she doesn't go to the hospital, someone will call an ambulance.
I don't know if the baby has dropped. Has he dropped? I don't know. I don't really care. It doesn't really exist to me.
Fucking asshole.
I'm trying really hard to just push it out of my mind because
I know that whenever he comes out, I have to detach. So the baby wouldn't, the father should have no rights to this child.
Regardless of the DNA, regardless of any of that, he didn't finance the child whatsoever.
Oh my gosh. Stop with the finance.
Things are so backwards in this day and age, so corrupt, where they just want children to control and manipulate in their system.
That would be pretty cool if her ex-husband could adopt the baby. So, brother and sister could be together. That would be a crazy story. That would be awesome if he would do that. I cannot stand it whenever she talks about finances this baby. It's not a vehicle.
Systems, there's an issue there. Yeah, everybody that's been adopted has underlying issues that
Yes, the potential who she thinks is the dad is in Missouri.
If your mother left you and you're happy and successful, good for you. But a majority of people don't make it past that, and they always harbor resentment, and then they're in denial of their own flaws and false appearance themselves.
Because if it happens, then what is it? Something about if there's something wrong with the bitch, there's something wrong with the pup. So, yeah. I think it's kind of true because we get all of that. What is that? the mother's DNA that passes down. There's a word for that. I can't remember what it's called. God, you guys talk too much, and some of you are stupid. Stupid comments that waste my time reading them. I didn't ask to be pregnant, so I take absolutely no responsibility for that. Absolutely none. I don't give a fuck if the father raises this child without me. I don't. I really could care less. He's already fucking screwed, and everyone knows it.
She just like that, let alone shows us how pissed off she would be. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Okay, girl, you gonna be big mad if he even is the father. I can't wait to find out.
Terminate the rights and realize he's a rapist and realize that I'm innocent and realize drop the fucking case.
That's not gonna happen.
Like that. They don't. Instead, they're still harboring resentment towards me for speaking out towards the militia and everything. None of my business that you have a bunch of stupid deranged psychopaths.
Okay, so you're saying they are resenting you because they think you lied about the rape, but you are resenting your own child because you had a cuddle session and you say you were supposedly raped. Yeah, stupid bitch.
That's on your fucking payroll. None of my business. I just do whatever they fucking tell me to when they catch me.
That's very true. If the mother's not attached to the baby, then they're going to end up a fucking psychopath generally. And it's really sad because
he's going to find out how much effort I placed into his sister. He's going to find out how much I loved her. And he's going to turn into a complete fucking, what's it called?
Stop. Golly, even if you don't keep the baby, like, can you at least just be nice and just have love and respect for him? I can't stay in the way that she's like, oh, he's going to be effed. He's trash, blah, 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 blah. He's going to have a horrible life. He's going to be traumatized. No, I pray he does not know anything about you. I pray he never finds out about you. He's going to be just fine without you. He's going to be so much better without you. So shut up and stop talking about him like that.
Norman Bates or whatever. Yeah.
That would eat away at anybody, especially somebody that is raised in the foster care system. I wasn't seeking sex. So, yeah, it wasn't my fault at all. I was off birth control for 6 fucking years. I didn't have any issues. It was not me. I didn't cause this thing to be inside of me. Who gives a fuck if he raises the baby? If he didn't want anything to do with me, good. Take the fucking kid. I don't want shit to do with that guy. I love you too. Damn, girl, you fine. Yeah, right. Maybe my titties right now because they're plumped out more. But as soon as the baby's gone, I'm going to try to lose more of that weight. I gained like 30 pounds. I realize now why women don't care about their kids and why they shove a bottle in its mouth and shove it in the corner just so they can get a check every month. I don't feel like doing that. That's bad karma. That's why I'm just letting the baby get the fuck away from me. Get the fuck away from me. You're part of your fucking demon seed father, so none of my business. And he will never change because it's 9 fucking months. There was no response. There was no, empathy toward what he had done or toward my situation. There was nothing. He just completely rejected me and just thought I was a fucking crazy bitch. fine. I don't give a fuck. I saved you from fucking everything, and here you are, ungrateful piece of shit. Men are so ungrateful. They are. Fucking trash. I think I will at some point head back to Wisconsin, but I want to give birth here wherever I'm at because it's legal for weed to be in my system with birth, so then I don't get in trouble. So I can walk out of there freely and by myself.
And there it is. Let's roll it back. Fucking con.
Men are so ungrateful. They are. Fucking trash. I think I will at some point head back to Wisconsin, but I want to.
Okay, so where is she at right now? She's not in Arkansas. She said that she will head back to Wisconsin, but whatever state she's in, the weed is legal. That's her plan. I mean, we're about to listen to it again.
Give birth here wherever I'm at. I want to head back to Wisconsin, but I want to give birth here wherever I'm at because it's legal for weed to be in my system when I give birth, and I don't get in trouble. I can walk out of there freely by myself. Let's see here. Yeah, he lives rent free in my head until finally the baby's gone and I don't have to deal with any of that shit. That's why, because it's still fucking rotting my brain because his fucking demon seed is inside of me, eating away at my fucking soul and defiling my chemistry and my psychological, whatever. Oh, the key denominator. I'm sorry, what is that? Oh, are you so stupid? You look stupid for saying some of that shit. Some of you that talk back to me, you have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Are you deranged? You need fucking mental help. You really do. Why would I give a shit if anybody's trying to help me? No one actually helps. If they were actually helping, then I wouldn't be hurting them back. Fucking idiots. That's called reactive abuse. What did I save Jason from? The fact that I did fucking wait around for fucking weeks. I didn't file rape immediately. And so then I saved him from that fucking hardship, and then there was a baby involved, and then I had to fucking speak out because he's a fucking rapist. Regardless, both of them are. It doesn't matter who the fucking father is. I've already detached. After jail, I already knew there was no salvation for this child, and there's no salvation for the father, and there's plenty of salvation for me for getting the fuck away from that crazy, because that is not okay. Smoking weed.
Trey, where were you last night? She was doing yoga for you.
Not bad for the baby. It's good for me, and it calms me the fuck down, and that's why I didn't go into fucking labor the other day. Fucking idiots.
Exactly, Kelly. Exactly. That is not normal at all.
I don't like to stream for too long. It's fucking boring.
Thank you, Rose.
Oh my god, the bondsman knows where I'm at? Oh, okay, well then fucking suck a dick, bitch.
Oh my God.
I'd like the fucking car on fire.
What the
Come near me, stupid ass.
Do you know you may not?
I'm so scared. I'm so scared.
I really hope she's not that stupid because she may not even die. You know how long and painful that death would be if you caught yourself on fire? That's not the first time she said that. It's so disturbing. Well, I mean, if the bondsman knows where she's at, they should be there soon. I don't know why they're taking so long. I just want the baby okay. Y'all just be careful with the baby.
Scared of the police. I'm so scared of the fucking people that are fucking, trying to fucking grab me and fucking put me in jail. Oh, not jail. Prison. Put the cuffs on for some bullshit.
So stupid.
On an innocent victim. Go for it. I don't give a fuck.
Pretty sure the baby would be better off in a trash can than being raised by one of those people. Some bets. When I'm gonna have the baby. I know. It feels so weird because, like, I feel maybe it has dropped. Because I feel
He, not it. Stop calling him it. He is a baby. Golly, she's pissing me off. I'm really trying to be nice. I get really pissed off whenever she starts talking about him. Like, just don't even talk about him. I feel like he's more my baby than hers. Well, Trey, you should have watched it, okay? She was really showing her moves. Yeah, she's ridiculous. She wants to hurt anybody just because of her. She would just be pissed off if Jason wanted anything to do with the baby, because then she's going to be like, well, why didn't you want anything to do with me? I just hope and pray she keeps going live every single time stuff happens so we can be updated. This is the most important reality I have ever watched, I believe.
I feel like really weird contractions, really strong, but then they subside, and I did some yoga today, and I did a little bit of dancing, so I feel
Oh my
better.
gosh, Kelly, I'm
then
so
if I have to
sorry.
urinate too strongly, then it ends up.
I'm looking for a bathroom is what I'm looking for. Ah, they're right next to me in this car. Actually, there's cops everywhere that go around in their stupid bullshit, shitty ass vehicles. And you think I don't know they're undercover, just like utilizing their own fucking personal belongings, because I've never seen them before. And then they're all of a sudden they're interested in gawking at me for fucking ever. You think I don't see your fucking watchful eyes? You don't think that I don't fucking see you seeing me? Like, it's the people that are off in the distance that worry me. The people that can fucking satellite fucking pinpoint me and shit, it could fucking fry me from frequencies. That's what fucking scares me. But not really. I don't care. Please kill me. Please, God, kill me. I know. I need another good breakdown. But I smoke too much weed. I feel fine. That's the difference. That's why I went out and I did some yoga and dancing a little while ago, even in this outfit. I just didn't care. But then I had some compliments. Some ladies told me, one of them said, "Oh, you look so cute." And I was like, "Oh, thank you. That's sweet." And then another lady was smiling at me, and they were working out, very lovely and very fit women, and they were smiling and encouraging of it. So that's good. At least I'm getting some activity. At least I'm not sitting on my ass like half you people. Who the fuck sits around on their fucking computer or whatever, waiting around to harass me? Go get a life. Go eat another fucking donut or a fucking burrito or whatever from Taco Bell or whatever you like to munch on daily. Some clam, probably. And some fucking bratwurst. Get out of here. People are crazy. Okay, let's go back to some of these. It's entirely baby's fault. That's why we're born into sin. Because half of us don't want to be here. Right? Majority of us. how in the fuck I didn't say yes when he stuck his dick in me because I had just gotten forced upon 2 days prior. There was no way I was ready for dick. Not that soon.
From some random dude that just wanted to play with me and fucking leave me for dead. And that's exactly what he did.
Leave you for dead? Okay, Ms. Drama Queen. And I'm not saying that it's not okay. There's never an excuse where it's okay. But being a victim, why the hell? If you saw someone or something happened to you 2 days ago, why the hell would you drive 4 hours to meet another stranger and know that you're going to be staying over at an Airbnb? Like, wouldn't you still be traumatized and wouldn't even want to be anywhere freaking near anyone? It does not add up. That's all I'm saying.
There's plenty of smart people that are homeless because they know not to take more than what the universe offers them. They just are simplistic in that way, and they're more blessed in the afterlife for not accepting too much or not
seeking too much, too many gains or financial, materialistic sort of hoarding. I don't know. You guys are fucking tripping me up with all this random nonsense on here. I don't know what this lady is saying. I think she got out of the psych ward too soon. Is that right? What's her name? Lady from the Hamptons. Did you get out of the psych ward too soon? I thought so, because your comments looked deranged. $100 on the baby pool. Yeah. Put in those hundreds that you're making off of my videos. Copyright infringement. I slept in the bed with somebody because he said he was not looking for sex. He said I was going to be okay. He said if I didn't feel comfortable, he could leave. I thought he was just being like very shy and that he was just a geek like that and that he just couldn't. I don't know. I felt some weird pity toward him in that way, but not to the point of having sex. The fuck? It's not crazy to meet people online. It's not. Even it says in this day and age, how are we supposed to get to know one another through social distancing, you morons? So it's not weird to go over to
when they
someone's
tell
house
you,
hey,
slumber party, it's gonna be cool. We're not gonna touch you. No dick. Cool.
Are you kidding?
Let's get to know each other.
No, that is very, very, very fucking weird. What the fuck? Yeah, slumber party. Let's meet someone on the internet and have a slumber party. We won't have sex. I won't, but no. Red flag, red flag, red flag. I'm not trying to be like insensitive, but if certain things keep on happening, why do you keep on doing the same stupid shit? Stay away from them.
Hey, I don't have a house right now. Oh, but you're sexy as fuck or whatever. They would tell me bullshit. You're gorgeous. Like, that's what Jason said. And I'm like, I look like shit. I knew I look like shit. What kind of crap were you smoking?
Oh my God.
Fuck.
Either way, I don't have hope for this child and its genetics.
Because you're a heartless bitch.
Symbiotic relationship. I was telling somebody about that. That's so funny. Let's see. I like how people say
never in my life. Well, then you haven't lived long enough. You don't know the ways of the world.
Aw, I love you too. social distancing in Arkansas. You're right. Those Arkansans don't know what they're doing. Okay, so I'm not going to really look at your messages all that much. I can't just have the baby. What am I going to do? Just go walk around in like upside down and just like, okay, time to get out of here. No, I'm not going to force it into doing anything. I'm too lazy for that. Offering myself for weed. I have never, ever, well, actually, that's not technically true. I sold a gun. My ex-husband's one of the handguns the ex-husband that left those loaded guns. I sold the gun, not even like the clip to it. I lost the clip and then found it later. So I sold the gun to this dude in town, and we fucked. But that was on my, like whatever.
Many years ago. Was it 4 years ago? And also for a sack of weed. And yeah.
So yeah.
This isn't
Not bad though. I mean, physically it was.
This is not helping your case. Like, what are you doing? I sold him a gun and screwed him for a sack of weed. And I'm a cuddler. Yeah. Okay.
It was like, meh. So, but I felt horrified. It was horrible. It was not something that I'm proud of.
Not at all. Fornicating like that. Well, where's my money for popping out the baby on a certain time? Where do I get in on this pool? I need to get some money real fast so that I can have some money for weed after I'm done shitting this thing out. Today's not a good day. I'm going to tell you. My psychologist didn't message back, so I'm worried about him. I'm very callous to this entire situation. That's, so I'm concerned. I'm completely confused about all my emotions as well, because dirty cow? Oh my God, don't talk about yourself like that, honey. Are you okay? Don't talk about yourself like that. That's so sad. You're so filthy. Oh, that's sad. No, it's okay. You'll be okay. I didn't say that I was the most sane during that time either. I was literally getting a gun away from me. And what's the problem? I feel like I did a good deed in that sense. At least I didn't kill myself with it. So, or my ex-husband, which I'm not sure why you would leave loaded guns with your ex-wife that you deemed was mentally disabled. Okay, you're the one that went and filed all the paperwork, didn't you? Why do I keep... breeding with morons? That's what I was also confused about earlier and wanted to discuss. Why are these people so low on like the IQ level? Why? It is pity fucking, isn't it? Like it's to the point where it's like I felt sorry for the father of this baby. Didn't say anything about anything. So I was like, okay, whatever. These guys will get their karma. They're fucking weird, geeky, weird fucking perverts. Whatever, none of my problem. They'll get their karma. That's how I've always dealt with it. Because who wants to sit there and dwell on all the fucking perverts that touch you or that fucking fondle you or try to fucking look at you? I mean, it's just going to automatically be out there by like every single dude. Oh, I forgot to tell you. I spent the night at a hotel last night, and it was a dude that was traveling through this area. He had reached out to me on Messenger, and he told me that, he just wanted to smoke me out.
Okay, stop. What? Okay, so she met a guy last night. He messaged her and said he wanted to smoke her out. Did she stay at the hotel room with him? This is like, why do you keep doing this stupid shit, man?
And that I was going to end up
Scary.
I'm sorry. That we would just relax and smoke, which we did. That was it. Except when he wanted to cuddle a little bit, because I even asked him, I felt bad.
Oh gosh.
He wasn't forceful at all. He was very, cautious in that way. So, God, if you guys keep talking, I'm never going to get to your messages, Like, if it all gets lost in that, I'll never see them because I'm talking. I'm going on my rant.
So rude.
So the dude, he ended up cuddling me. So, of course, there was pressure from whatever boner.
Yeah.
But I didn't really worry or get nervous about it because I had my clothes on and stuff,
Oh.
and I'm sure
Not
he
ready.
ended up with shitty karma too. I just don't even care anymore. I don't like that guy that I woke up to with cum in my hand.
Ew.
don't know.
Oh my god.
I took a video of it. Like whomever's had the ping on my phone and everything, they have access to all the things I've videoed, all the things that I've taken photos of, including my vagina.
Which I'm like, oh my god, and I deleted
Why
stuff.
didn't you have a?
But I sometimes
check
you check
it
it
on
on
them
them
yourself. And so it's like, oh my god, these perverts just go around.
What the fudge? Why would you even have that on your phone? Oh my gosh. All right. Fudge. Okay.
And monitoring girls, and that's what's horrifying.
And that's what's
truly horrifying.
That's what's truly horrifying.
There's a bunch of perverts in the U.S. government that watch over these women, watch over these girls, watch over them as they take photos of their genitalia and everything. One nurse even told a young girl that was in her preteens, if you want to look at it, instead of taking a mirror to look at it and everything, she said, take a photo of it with your phone and then look at it.
Okay. Yeah. Anyways. I don't know why you needed to take a picture of that. What I don't get, which, I mean, I think I understand why, but it's like, we know Trey tried to help her with the room and she refused and blocked him. But a stranger is like, hey, let me smoke with you. Come smoke with me. We could stay in the hotel room. So you're gonna cry rape. You're going to say everybody tries to do everything to you, but you always put yourself in these situations. Even though he didn't force this stuff on you, you tried to say that you felt pressured. But no, that's you. You obviously have a high sex drive. You obviously put yourself in these situations on purpose. I'm really not trying to be rude, but it's like, all she hears is free weed. Yes. Okay. She didn't care. I'm sure she did sleep with him. She doesn't care. Yeah, she's a freaking pervert herself. I know. That's why she probably thought you no, it's so disgusting. It aggravates me so much. I feel so bad for this baby. He has to be exposed to this nasty shit.
Get it. And I'm thinking, are you serious? The U.S. government has access to all of that coochie shit, and they're nothing but perverts, mind you. Obviously, because of the fact that they can't handle it. Guys can't handle pussy. They can't. It's too much.
And if they smell it, if it's oh my God, I had no idea that it was that bad still. I thought we had evolved. I thought this was not going to continue to happen, but they're so devolved men that it's just majority of the men that I meet, they don't force themselves on me. They don't do anything crazy. I don't have to fucking stop myself or anything. God, you're telling me I never wanted to breed. I never wanted to have kids. What the fuck? So the fact that I'm having these children, yuck. That's fucking disgusting. These men that I procreated with were never worth my goddamn time. Were never worth my fucking efforts. And I feel so ashamed. I feel so ashamed that there is a fucking child inside of me that stems from this fucking jerk. Like, he is nothing but a fucking geeky fucking jerk. That's it. Like, that's all he fucking was, and a fucking whore at that. So, like, I'm sitting here thinking about the guy that, let me stay the night at his place. And he didn't do anything weird. There was nothing weird. There was nothing going on. He didn't try to unclothe me. He didn't try to, whatever. But then there's these other perverts that think that they own you if they offer you a place to rest or offer you some weed. No, I usually get out of those situations. But now at 9 months pregnant, the entire pregnancy has placed me into dangerous situations because I sought help at shelters and they rejected me. I sought help at, women's facilities and things like that, and they didn't help me. So I was still continuing to lay in a few different beds here and there. I haven't had sex with anybody. I haven't done anything promiscuous or anything like that, so there shouldn't be an issue. But, I just don't understand it. I don't understand my life. I'm completely confused. I don't know why I'm going through this. I know that there's supposed to be some greater purpose. It's supposed to help persuade others into becoming better people within their own lives and whatever. But that doesn't mean my suffering isn't painful. Understanding that I'm all alone, understanding that I had to push away a lot of people, understanding that these individuals that are saying that they're trying to help are never trying to help, even the people in the U.S. government. That's why I just don't care. I really don't care. It comes to the point where it's like you've seen so much dignity lost and so much just lack of integrity on their end that it makes the whole situation really hard to comprehend. I feel like there's so many times the Lord's baby, the Lord, Satan is also part of the Lord, So yeah, sure, it's God's baby, all right. It's not mine though, and I shouldn't have to be forced into having feelings for it when the Father is not forced into having feelings for it. The Father's not, forced to participate in rearing the child, and that's not fair. And I'm here to make things a little bit more balanced than that, and that's why my story is the way that it is, because I don't care what happens anymore. I don't care how many lives are destroyed by the truth. I don't care how many people think that they're so relevant in their story that they can manipulate others, that they can violate and persecute others. And I feel like there's so much I want to convey as to why I'm so callous now, but the fact that they placed me in jail, that says it all. A woman knows then that her child is not wanted in the world and that it will never be accepted. And the Father not accepting what he had done and not messaging me back and not being honorable, being a coward, being a deserter in that way. He should be ashamed of himself for having this child out there. Not me, not I. Like I was dancing earlier, just trying to get my mind off of it, off all of this trauma, and just trying to maintain using the few dollars I have left to save my, take care of my gas, take care of the food, and I eat a lot. I shouldn't have to eat so much, but even before I was eating a lot of healthy things, and I could maintain. I always had some way of paying for it, and now I've had to pull out of pocket and overdraft my account numerous times in order to sustain myself and sustain my mental health and my overall health and well-being. And then all I do is get harassed constantly. I don't know when this is going to end, but I swear to God, if it doesn't end soon, I'm just so over this, so fucking over it. it just gets harder every fucking day. I only had one night of rest in a hotel room, and I couldn't even get proper rest because by the time we'd fallen asleep, it was near midnight. And then I'd woken up a couple times to use the restroom, which was great because it was right there. It was wonderful. But then had to turn around and ended up, I hate when I get people in the shot. Who cares though? It's none of my business. It's just those people being in the background. I don't have to disclose that I'm videoing. Fuck it. If you didn't want to be here, you shouldn't have been here. That's what I tell people. If you didn't want to be caught on film, don't go around anywhere. Why is this happening to me? Why in the fuck am I pregnant right now? Why is there no father to this fucking kid? Why in the fuck would a victim have to be harassed like this? Why in the fuck would there be so much that they're trying to hide? Why are you trying to hide this? Why are you trying to hide this with all these profiles, with all these YouTube videos, trying to slander me, and it'll never work? It'll never fucking work. There are plenty of people that know me personally that can vouch for my character, that are witnesses to my normal demeanor, my usual persona. If you're not here to support me, then you're here to be a fucking moron on this fucking feed because you look like fucking idiots talking shit to an actual victim. And when it actually comes true, like when it actually comes out to the open, oh yeah, she actually had all the proof through the medical records. She actually had all the proof through the text. She actually had all the proof through her dating profiles and everyone she's ever talked to that this was rape. That this was actually rape, and the man never came back, and she had to give up her baby, and there's all the fucking proof. I've got it all here, too. Everything can be tracked and traced, like I told everyone. And they look like fools, the ones over here, harping about, I'm stupid. You're not a victim. You're an idiot. You look like a fucking moron. So, the stupid shit that I read. And that's why I delete it all, because I'm like, are you straight up stupid? Jail, straight to jail. I'm not in jail right now. If they try to put me in jail prior to me shitting out this kid, I will light the fucking car on fire. They know I will. I have flammable fucking goods in here. I know how to fucking start fires. I'm not fucking retarded, okay? I'm a victim, and I'm going to fight as hard as I fucking can and as long as I can to get away from everyone and stay away from everybody's toxicity. So, yeah. Let's see. I don't even want money. It's not about money. Oh my God. I would love to see some police officers in their uniforms. I'd love that. Send them over here so I can berate them, you know, as whatever city I'm in, whatever fucking state I am, so that I can show them how incompetent they are for having a badge on them as well. Quit talking to me like you fucking know anything about this circumstance. You don't. And all the shit that you see on the other videos is just there to fuck me up so that it like looks bad on me. And then now I've got over 5,000 subscribers. I don't want subscribers. I want the fucking justice. I don't want fucking any of this. I don't want money. I don't want any of that. I want my shit back. I want my shit being my child, my fucking poodles. But since nobody wants to offer back the shit that they stole unlawfully from a fucking disabled person underneath the fucking, oh my God. Are you serious? What the fuck is going on with you people? Are you fucking deranged? Like, I'm so stressed the fuck out. And now I've got a fucking kid inside of me. You wanted to see how that would work? It's not going to work. I'm going to get rid of it because that shit no, Leticia don't play those fucking games. If there is no father, there is no fucking family. There is no me trying for the baby. For what? I'm not going to feed it from my goddamn tit if there's no father to fucking help me and to be like over me and then like in my fucking life. No, fuck no. His fucking baby doesn't deserve my fucking tit milk. That's for sure.
Okay. Let's roll it back. Okay, chill the fuck out. Let's calm down. It is so sad and disgusting the way she just dismisses this baby because she doesn't think the father wants anything to do with him. And it's honestly just a freaking blessing in disguise, because if she was not on YouTube, if she did not show us what she has said and done, she would end up taking that baby home more than likely, and that baby would be hurt in many different ways. So thank you for being the heartless bitch that you are and making it well known how you care, or the lack of, shall I say, of this baby. Fucking, what the fuck are you talking about? This baby doesn't deserve your milk. Bitch, nobody fucking deserves your milk. I cannot wait till that baby is set free from her.
I'll save it for a different baby with someone that actually loves me.
No!
Because this is not love. This was made out of fucking pure Satan and fucking sin.
I'm so sick.
If he did not fucking come back, did not talk to me during this entire fucking thing, there's no retribution. There's no reconciliation. He doesn't even know these words. I sent him messages upon messages, just fucking books of fucking information, and his dumbass doesn't know how to process my fucking speech. We would never be compatible. He is a fucking ape. Primal and just animalistic in that way. Just a fucking, what is it, a Neanderthal. That's what he is. Just like the fucking father of my other kid, too. I don't know why it was that I was like always so intrigued by these fucking, I should have kicked him out. I should have told him, I don't feel comfortable, you slapped me on the ass. But I felt like, okay, well, maybe he's just having a bad day or something, and like he wanted something to cheer himself up, and, you know, I'll be his friend like that as long as he's nice to me. What happened? You didn't give me a plan B, bitch. That's what happened. I fucking hate you, and you're fucking dead to me. You will always be dead to me. I'm disabled due to all the fucking PTSD and shit. All my mental diagnoses. I don't give a fuck if I repeat the same goddamn stories, because they haven't been fixed. They haven't been altered in any way, and that's why I harp about them. Because if people don't fix it, they don't own up to what they've done, then there is no change. There's no alteration of the fucking future for anyone. So until it's confronted, then you can walk in fucking peace afterward, when you've had that fucking, what is that? I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. I'm tired as fuck. I'm very angry. This is not the day for me. The fact that I didn't sleep well, the fact that this guy was fucking cuddling up on me with a fucking penis on my butt, it's not for me. I've always thought that at some point I'd find one person, and I knew I was really flirtatious with some of these guys, but not all of them, especially not the father to this child. Not at all. I was in a state of you know, sadness and depression at that time. And of course, predators can smell that on you. And that's why the father is nothing but a predator. And I was obviously weak at that point, and I'm trying to build up the confidence to just be the strong woman that I know I am. But I make people laugh when I dance. So wild and crazy. It is. Why would I care what the father thinks of me? He's the fucking rapist. Okay, no one should give a shit what he has to say. It's irrelevant because he's fucking toxic. Why would I care what his fucking mindset is about me? Somebody said on here, he doesn't think too highly. I don't care what he thinks of me. He's beneath me, and he will always be beneath me. He's the fucking animal that took advantage of me as I was sleeping. Yeah, he offered to leave, kick him out of a place he paid for. Yeah, he offered to leave if I felt too uncomfortable and he wasn't being too much of a creep at that point. And then when I was sleeping, yeah, he crept right in. Fucking sick perv. They smell nuts too. Predators. That's funny. I am not throwing anything away for men. Oh, that's nice that he has a beautiful girlfriend. She's probably dumb as fuck, just like him. Just let them breed together. That'd be amazing. I don't care. Do not care. Aw. Nobody wants this child. Well, if you stand with the fucking rapist, this isn't the channel for you. Then you should be going and finding a channel that deals with predators and rapists and child molesters and all of this shit and go harp about it there, because you look like fools trying to talk down to people on here. You do. You're disgusting. Anybody that supports the father of this child, supporting the father of this child who offered nothing to the health and well-being of this child, but nothing, he offered nothing but pain and suffering to his own offspring. He deserted the child. He ran from the child knowing it was there. And why should I care? He didn't give a shit about me. He was a fucking rapist. There's no reason to fucking care about this individual. There is no salvation for him. There is no altering his mind. He is crazy. Aww. What precious baby boy, because nobody's going to get this baby. Not them. That's for fucking sure. I have crazy hair. I do. This morning it was all curly into my head. It was like just like a fluffy ball around my head. I have really weird hair. Don't point that dookie finger at me. So funny. No, I surely don't need a man to raise the child, but since I'm hyper religious, that doesn't work for me. So, and I've always been hyper religious, but in denial of sharing that because I knew people would ostracize me, and that's why. But in my beliefs, everybody has told me, Leticia, you have too strong of beliefs. You know, that's really rude. No, it's not rude. You're an unwed mother and you're a whore in many people's eyes. So that's why it made me feel terrible about this.
Yeah, definitely gonna call bullshit on all that.
Oh my God. I'm just living in sin. Nope, not for much longer, that's for sure. There was no father. There was no ring on my finger when I conceived this baby. There was no salvation for it from the get-go. So I already had known, but then I thought maybe there was a chance he would come around to his senses and realize that that was not right in anybody's eyes. And he didn't. So then I ended up speaking up, and then I ended up speaking up, and now I have 5,000 subscribers that all know. Majority of them know and follow and are actually appropriate people. And then there are some like these people Jason Wallace would never be my dream man. Never. Anybody that deserts a woman, does not message her back within a week's time after him knowing that she was pregnant and he was off spending time with another female, no, there's no salvation in that. Absolutely none. He just used me, and I had to see it like that. I had to see him for what he was, a predator. And somebody asked, what if he comes back? He's not coming back. He's not coming back. It would be a miracle if he did.
And even then, it would be a miracle if I ever fucking accepted his words because he lied to me. He used me. He took advantage of me.
No, just, what was it, yesterday? She said that if he came back to her and wanted to be with her, then she would take him back.
He lied and told me it was safe. He lied. I was so hurt. Didn't you see the emotions in my first videos of that? And then I had to get through
them, and I had to just wise up to the entire situation and realize that it's no use. There's no use in crying over someone that is toxic. There's no use in crying over someone that is never going to change. There's no use in crying over a newborn baby that I'm not going to keep and is not going to be maintained by me, because I'm not going to place those efforts into it. If I can't just go peacefully, then it's everyone else and their mental illnesses that are forcing me to have to comply to their will, and their will is wrong. Their will is absolutely wrong. You can't put a woman in jail for a week at 7 months pregnant and expect she's going to be okay psychologically afterward. It doesn't happen. She realizes that her baby is nothing to the world, just like her, even though she was innocent, even though she was scared, even though she was not necessarily fit to be in there mentally. And there's nothing I can do anymore. There's nothing I can harp about or preach about that would make sense to any fool, because that's all the judiciaries are managing to display of themselves, is their foolishness, their barbaric and outdated investigatory skills, because there's no reason that I should be sitting here worried about where I'm going, where I'm going to give birth, how is this going to go down, and I only have so much time left. I'm 37 weeks tomorrow, and that leaves me with 3 weeks or less. So it's like the clock is ticking, days pass, and it doesn't matter. I see children, I see babies, I hear them crying. It doesn't affect me like it once did. It doesn't affect me in that way of knowing that there's going to be a baby, knowing that I'm going to have to, maintain it, knowing that I'm going to have to alter my lifestyle. No, I didn't ask for this baby. I didn't ask for my first babies, but I try to take care of them. My first baby, of course, the aborted one, that was traumatic. But then I had my daughter, my rainbow baby, and I thought I was just so blessed that it would never stop, that it would never go away, that feeling of just being someone's mom and being somebody that somebody needed, and that they got unconditional love and gave unconditional love. And then now it's like, oh God, motherhood doesn't mean anything. It really means nothing. I mean, yeah, the changes in biology, physiological, changes that are created when you give birth, but you just have to get over it. You just have to realize it's all right. It's part of this world of inhumanity and men getting away with murder, getting away with defiling women, and that is unlawful, unconstitutional, everything. But who cares? Nobody's ever going to put these perpetrators behind bars because they themselves have their own skeletons in their closets, and they're a bunch of perverts, and they stand up for perverts, and they stand for injustices, and that's sad. It's none of my business that people are so corrupt. It's none of my business. I just pray for them, and I just know it's like, oh, you're fucked. Oh, sorry, you're fucked. Like, you keep fucking yourself. Like, oh, I'm sorry, you could have changed. Each and every interaction, each and every moment is an opportunity to make a difference and to do right and do better. But apparently you guys don't know that. You just don't comprehend that. It doesn't make sense because you're so damaged psychologically. And psychopaths, sociopaths, demanding of other people and their flesh and materials, and, you know, you're hilarious. You're hilarious. I'm going to get off of here because mostly, man, I just cannot stand being here. I can't stand being alive anymore. There's no reason for me to be here. I keep wondering why. Why in the hell do I have to deal with something I don't want to deal with right now? And it wasn't just one thing. It was a fucking multitude of inconveniences and circumstantial events that led me to have to relive my childhood yet again and have to be forced to be around abusive people. And I'm not maintaining well. I'm not dealing with it very well. I wish I could be. I wish I could have been, comforted at some point during this pregnancy, but there has been no comfort. None whatsoever. Not the food that I've been cramming down my throat, overeating constantly. It's all depression. It's all sadness. I put a smile on my face. I go and I dance. People think I'm just fine. I'm not fine. I suffer through immense pain constantly, and I just smile right through it because sometimes you just have to harden yourself to the pain, become callous to the pain itself, and then that way you don't feel it anymore. It just isn't there. And that's what builds psychopaths. That's what creates psychopaths and sociopaths. And yes, my antisocial tendencies are probably leaning toward that now, because without a child to rear, without a child to, finish out this whatever journey in life, then there's no salvation for my outward being. There's no salvation for the people that are going to have to deal with me henceforth, because it's on you people. The system fucked me up, and you're gonna have to deal with my bitch ass. And from that moment on, I go, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't have the opportunity to raise my children because at the time I was homeless. And nobody gave me shelter. No one gave me financial support or emotional, stability. So I ended up.
Oh my gosh, the way she talks, it's like a word salad. Like she says one thing and then the next freaking sentence she is contradicting herself per usual. It just doesn't make any sense. I don't understand why people want to be victims. Stop playing the victim. It sucks. Don't be a victim. Rise above.
Just having to get rid of him when he came out. Do you feel bad? Well, yeah, of course. Every fucking day. Will the child feel bad? Yes, of course. Yes, every fucking day.
No, he won't.
But was it my fault? No. Did you think you could have tried harder, Leticia? I did try, and then I just gave up. That's just how it goes. I'm not going to pain myself over stupid shit anymore. I'm not going to pain myself over trying to have a child that I can't fucking raise. Why would I give a shit about anybody's new number? There's nobody I fucking care about. Absolutely no one. Why would I care? I don't have anybody on my agenda to deal with or any of that. I just want to fucking die. I just want to live out the rest of my days with a little bit of an allotment. And whatever. I'm sick and tired of this. I'm sick and tired of presuming people care. Oh yeah, all of a sudden miracles. No, I'm not going to hold my goddamn breath for any of that. I have no will to live. I have no anything because the world makes it so. The world, the people, the corruption, the manipulation, the gaslighting. There's no hope. There's no anything left. God is just playing with each one of us and ripping us to pieces, and then dangling the flesh of our most valuable loved ones right in front of us. That's why I don't want any more children. I don't want anything to be attached to, because I can already sense, like before I was like, I was all for it. I was like, yeah, baby, like that's awesome. Like I love babies. I can't take care of a baby by myself. And all those emotions went through my head, and I realized, oh, he's a rapist. Oh, I'll never keep this baby. Oops. Oh well, not my fault. Should have gotten the plan B. Should have put myself out of pocket. I should have just wasted the fucking gas money he had given me so that I could have gotten it. Then I would have fixed the situation myself and not had to deal with all this pain, not had to deal with all this, another life that the father had rejected. Every story, every situation's happened for millennia. Men just wandering off because they feel like, their children are more valuable. If they're more valuable, then take care of them, protect them, be there for them. Don't sit there and run off and have a fucking bunch of, like a harem of fucking whores waiting for you wherever you're traveling. Like I don't know military men already, but I was hopeful that one day I would find somebody that was true. One of them that got out and wasn't too tainted, one wasn't too contaminated, and then I'd be able to, like, they would understand how structured I was, and they would be structured too. No, they're a bunch of fucking psychopaths. Anyway, I'm getting off of here. Probably gonna go. We'll use the restroom for one. So over this. I'm so over being toyed with in this way. I thought, just dating and everything, I knew that I wasn't anything special. I knew that I wasn't anything valuable. But talking to my one friend that I hadn't seen for like nearly 15 years since I had moved down here, essentially. And he had actually bought me a Rottweiler puppy. And the puppy.
Oh gosh, Pete, don't buy her no damn animals, pets, please. I know. In the text messages, it was saying how she was pretty much telling Jason that she didn't get a plan B because she thought that they were going to have sex again, and she didn't want to get the plan B and then have sex, which makes sense, but it just goes to show you that she was well aware she could have gotten it. I mean, I'm not trying to be a bitch, but none of this would have even happened if you didn't fucking drive and meet this stranger. Don't put yourself in these situations. Don't be a cuddler. Don't charge people. Don't sell yourself.
Puppy had died from parvo, and that's what caused me to break it off with him, because I figured that, and we'd done it one time during our entire 6 to 8 months or whatever that we were hanging out. After all of his determination and everything to be with me, smoking me out every day, spending money on food for me, everything, he was very kind. He wanted to just be with me. And I thought, well, he's kind of goofy. He's kind of like, I don't know if I would want to be seen with him as a couple, but we're friends, right? And I realize now, well, I'm goofy looking, and I should have given him more of an opportunity. And we only did it the one time. We never actually finished up. It was the start of it, and then I backed out, and it was and he still never harbored resentments. He still, even yesterday, was saying he wished we could have, maybe we would have gotten pregnant by now. multitude of times. And it's just sad for me to think that there could have been so many people out there better suited to maintain my heart, maintain my dignity, maintain my value. But I chose to go off seeking more at that time, and everything comes full circle. And you just have to realize, like, you're just blessed for the day. You're blessed for the moment, because everything can get ripped away from you. Everything, everyone. Everything you cherish most. So yesterday, after I got done with my yoga, as I went and danced a little bit too in front of the mirror, I'd showered up, and I guess I exerted myself too much after just even showering, because I got out of the shower, toweled off, and stood there at the mirror, and my sight was gone. I couldn't see. There was a flash of light that had encompassed my view, so I couldn't see, and I knew I might faint at some point. I didn't bring any extra water in with me, so I had to go and sit down in the chair that was there at the gym. I had to take some deep breaths, and I had to regulate my breathing and everything before I ended up going out to the vehicle and trying to drive off to go find food, because I knew that it might have been because of, low blood sugar at that point, from having not had enough protein that day. And of course, I try to sustain myself with a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables when I can, but I haven't had the opportunity since traveling. You can't just find really good salad places everywhere you go. So I was very worried yesterday that something might have gone wrong, and then I might have passed out in the shower or like in the bathroom. But I forced myself to stay awake. I couldn't see. I couldn't see anything. Everything was blocked out. There was nothing but a glow, and then I could see around it. So I was still maintaining, still staying upright, still, trying to finish getting dressed and everything, because it started going as I was getting dressed and trying to lotion up. I was just so exerted, like so overwhelmed, I guess, so exhausted, like whatever. Anyway, but yeah, so everybody's like always talking shit about me, and I'm thinking, like, I have enough health issues. I suffer from panic attacks and all this stuff, and issues because of all the harassment and stalkers and violators and fucking predators and whatnot. I have enough issues. Leave me the fuck alone. Like, it's bad enough that I chose this fucking piece of shit father to this kid, because I chose not to get the plan B, because I chose to give the person a chance to reconcile the situation, to repent for what he had done, and that didn't happen. Just proves how ungodly the world is and how they don't actually hold to their word, hypocrites and everything. Because I am not that bad of a fucking person to have this much shit piled onto my shoulders constantly. I just can't wait to just finally black out and not have to come back to this trash, this fucking shithole earth. I have to go pee. I'm sick and tired of bearing my soul when it's unnecessary. No one gives a fuck. No one gives a fuck about me personally. Everybody's like, oh yeah, I love you. I love you, love you, love you. What is love? What the fuck are you talking about? I've never seen it. I have no idea what you're talking about. That word means nothing to me. I say I love everything because everything loves me, apparently. I don't know. I'm completely confused and horrified by the entire word, because I can't trust anything. I can't trust the people who use that word toward me. I can't trust anybody.
Oh, Lord,
Okay,
Leticia, what did you bring in?
So I came to find that out many years ago after the divorce. 6 years of not seeing my child. And then they're like, you have another opportunity. For what? I'm homeless. I would hope that nobody just gives out homeless. So here you go, off to the streets. There you go. Okay. Fucking scary as fuck.
Good Lord.
United States for you now. Too many people, but then they want people to still procreate because they took away our abortion rights, which makes no goddamn sense. They're thinking, well, let's have more mouths to feed while we still don't have enough fucking resources to feed the mouths we already have alive. Now we're going to make it worse for ourselves because we're going to make sure nobody can abort these babies that are unwanted, and we're going to have even more mouths to feed. People are crazy. What is wrong with you? Today is August 11th, 2022. Leticia Collins serving. Until this is over with. So sick of this. Quit staring at me. Quit fucking monitoring me. Quit fucking watching me. Like, I will shit this baby out in this fucking car. Then I'll call the fucking whatever.
Does anyone know, like, who is her mod? I don't ever go, like, on her channel and watch her. But, like, who is her mod? Does she know her personally? Does she talk to her? It's like she has to trust her some way to let her mod her channel.
Go to the fire station and drop the fucking shit off. None of my business. Absolutely none. And it's none of anybody else's business. And you should drop the fucking charges because I'm sick and tired of fucking feeling like I'm fucking still. I'm criminal? No. Bitch, no. I don't know who the fuck you're talking to, but it sure as fuck isn't the innocent victim because you've already traumatized me enough.
Hey, Casey.
Go through worse? For what? For a man that doesn't appreciate what I've lived through? For a man that doesn't appreciate anything? For a man that's not going to appreciate this child when it's popped out? But he has money.
I'm an idiot. Everyone who has money should rule the world. What was I thinking? Anybody with compassion or a heart, fuck us. Fuck that. That's too sensible for the world. That's too rational. We got to make sure that the people with the money that are corrupt and deranged and manipulative get access to everything they've ever fucking wanted, so that the people like me suffer till the end of days. And it just means I'm hyper blessed in the other dimensions. So don't care. I'm done. Better off not to have feelings toward anything. Have a great day, everybody.
Oh, the infamous blow you a kiss and flip you off. Well, I'm glad she went live, so that way we knew, like, in real time. I like it whenever she goes live. All right, let me make sure she didn't post anything else before I end my live. Yeah, she's definitely making more money because she's got over 5,000 subscribers now. Everybody's watching the crazy show. Okay, no more uploads. Yes, Casey, I'm sorry. Actually, sadly, I think she still has weed. Yeah, definitely rewatch it. Watch the replay. Thank y'all for jumping on. As always, so much easier doing this with y'all. If I don't talk to y'all tonight, I hope y'all have a great night. Everybody pray for the baby. Bye, y'all.